Hi guys, so in this video I have this really fun set that Diamond Press has put together for HSN. This set is now available there ahead of the January 30th craft day. So this set is called Fabulous Chicks and it is super cute, so let's just get right to it. So this item was sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So this one's just really fun. You know, chickens are just, to me, just so cute and just like really fun kind of subject matter. So it's very eclectic, punny, all those kinds of things. So let me open this guy up. I'm trying to be careful with my nails, guys, and that's what I'm looking out for right now. Oh, look at the little hen house. So cute. And then, oh, a little fence even. Adorable. And these are all the dies to cut out all of our characters here. As you can see, there are plenty of them. So let me open this guy up. And let's check this out. So let's look at the inspo sheet, or the information sheet here. It does come with a cutting folder for your marquee. If you have a Diamond Press marquee, you can use that in there, of course, to cut with your dies, but any machine that cuts thin metal dies, these are compatible with. And so we have here, look at the little house, how cute. Again, their fence. We have our little characters. It has little funky hair there, little feathers. Oh, hopefully you can see that on her head. This one's holding a little heart. This one's kind of nesting or roosting. And we have these little guys. This one's kind of like eating some seed or something, maybe a little worm. And then this one's just kind of looking forward there, facing forward. Oh, I was wondering about that because a lot of these sentiments have to do with like birthday, and I was wondering if they had a little hat, and there it is. So we have our little chickies, tons of little chicks. This one's like upside down her little egg, and then like a little row of eggs that you can put on the little hay here, like your little nest, and then you have your little birthday hat option to add hat on chickens. And then back here we have like some little sprigs, some little wheat sprigs. You can just decorate with them, or you can cut them out, which is really nice. You have dies for that. You have some little glasses. You want to put glasses on your little hen. That'd be really cute. Oh my goodness. Sentiments like from one spring chicken to another, from one cool chick to another. Again, super punny, best hens forever. You are impeccable, you know, what the cluck. You're one fabulous chick. Excellent news. Happy clucking birthday. So excited for you. So we're getting a little racy here. And then we have like little seeds and like little sprigs, you know, music. Super cute. I'm sorry if I ruffled your feathers. Did I already say holy cluck? There you go. So, and then some ideas there on that one. So, let me think. I've probably used the little house today. Either way, if I don't, let me give you a measurement just so you have some idea of how big these things are. So this one's like 3 inches tall, you know, 3¼ inches wide. We have a little fence that is about the same sizing. It's 3 inches wide there. Of course, you can continue it and keep going if you want to elongate your fence. And then just, you know, having to see kind of how, if you had that sentiment, you have like your little chick there, or this little gal there, or that one there, you know, however, looks really cute. So I'm going to grab some paper and to, you know, begin our card base, and then we'll go from there. So I have a standard A2 size card base. That would be 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. And then I have this background that I made not too long ago, but with one of the new, with the new eyelet lace stencil set. And this happens to be 4 1/4 by 5.5. I like my matte layers to be a little bit more like matte layers, so I'm going to go ahead and trim this down just a little bit. I kind of centered it pretty well, but I think I can take a little bit off of this side, and that'll be good. So if it's 4 1/4, we're gonna go 4 1/8. It'll be a little more like this one where the heart is closer to the edge. Oopsie, that's not the one I want to use. I want to use this one. Otherwise I would just score it. And then again, a little off the top probably, so 5 3/8. And I think for sure we'll make the little hen house. And what I think I want to do with that one is cut it from 2 pieces of paper, and then we're going to cut into it. So the next die I'll be using is this guy. Or the first die I'll be using. We haven't used the die yet, have we? Okay, I'm just going to glue that down. So just put some glue on the back of that and just glue that down. And I'll be right back with the paper that I want to use for this. Okay, so I wanted my little house to be kind of like brown and red. So this is kind of like a pinky red. I wanted to contrast with the red that's in the background. So, it's, you know, So I'm gonna run that through. I'll run this one through, and then I'll also run it through the brown, okay? Just completely, just the way you see it. Just run that through, and also run it through this brown color. Okay, so that's cool. It has a lot of detail that I wouldn't have seen if I hadn't run it through. So you have your little door. If you want to run that through a different color, like black or something, just have it in the background so it looks like you're looking into the little house. And then it has this little delicate kind of frame, but what I want to do is keep this one intact, and then I'm just going to trim away from this one and use this brown as this part. Or if you want the brown to be, you know, the roof and things, or whatever color you're using, you can do that. So I am going to put this to the side. It just has little snippets. I really just want the house, this part right here. So I'm just going to cut that little piece that's holding it. There's another little piece right here, right? And then pretty much it's let loose after that, so I'm gonna cut that little bit, and then this little chat over here also right in there. And I mean, you can use that and pop it on here, you know, to do brown if you want the red house or however. I mean, there's different ways to mix and match this. I'm just looking for this house piece, and I'm gonna put it on top of my little red, and that's it. It's just held on by a few spots, so I'll put this to the side. You can make another house with that. And this guy I'm just gonna glue here. So let's grab some glue, and that will be that portion. I think it'll be like a birthday card, so we'll start working on that part next here, just getting this guy going and just popping that right on there. And I'm just gonna hold that down for a second and be right back. Okay guys, cute. And we might have the fence, we might have our gal, we'll see. For right now, this is what I would want, my pieces right there. And then let me grab a piece of alcohol ink marker paper, because I'm going to color her in with a little alcohol ink. It's not going to take much. I mean, it depends, I guess, on what color you're trying to color these little guys in. I was just thinking about a white little hen. So if I have her there, and let's grab this guy. And a hybrid ink, or a, I believe for alcohol and markers, you want to use something that's water-based, so that when you use the alcohol ink, it doesn't reactivate it. I believe that's how that goes. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and stamp our little gal. And I'll go grab some markers. You know, you can look at your inspo sheet. She's looking real cute. There it is. As far as maybe some coloring ideas, how cute are those? This one, she has little glasses. This one, she has some little buddies with her. Super cute. Little babies. Yeah, so anyway, I will let that dry, and then we'll color it in. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'll let that completely dry. I just grabbed a little bit of orange, some red, some gray. So the gray really is just to kind of go in here. Like I said, I wanted to just leave her kind of white color. So just in there, maybe a little something here. You know, just a little something in there. Okay, not too much. And let's see, a little red. You can grab a couple different colors of red, but I'll just do this one and this little guy, right? And then maybe go back in and add a little more, just on that back side there, just a little something there. Then I have some orange, and well, let's go with the dark orange first. It looks like her little mouth is open actually, so maybe I'll go in with some black. I was gonna color the whole thing, and then I realized, oh, you know what? I think her mouth is open. So let's just do the orange there, and that's okay, because when I come back in with black, you won't see that. And then I was thinking about little orange legs. So that's the medium color, it's a lighter orange. And then I'll come back in here, a little darker, and maybe a little gray in these little areas. Those are little legs. And then I'm just gonna grab some black to color in her little mouth. Yeah, that's kind of small, so I'm gonna come in just a little bit because I want to show you. I don't normally color black things black because then you lose the detail and everything else. So I'm going to start with a little bit of black just right here, but really I'm going to bring in a dark gray to really finish that off and just color that in because, like I said, if you just go black, it's just like gone, you know, so that kind of gives it a little bit of depth and not too much. But that's it. Okay, so I am going to grab the dye for her and all that, but I'm going to let that set up, even though, I mean, it's dry. It's alcohol ink, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to take that and then a little dye. And again, if you want to go around her with some like light blue or like a off-white color or something else to just kind of not have a white edge, you can definitely do that. I'm a little bit afraid that I might miss her, so what I'm going to do is do that. I'm going to take a scrap of paper that will be an aperture for me. So you're going to do that, and then what you're going to do is just put some tape on here in a way that helps the dye stay where it's at, and you'll make a little window for yourself that's going to help you know where to cut. And I always look for a place that's kind of straight, maybe here. And let's run that through and I'll show you what this means. And you know, I never know when people are in their crafting journey, so maybe you've seen this trick, maybe you haven't. I've been doing it for decades now because it's something we used to do whenever we had dyes that used to be completely like the whole metal, so you couldn't see through it to cut what you're going to cut. It was kind of silly, and so this is just a method we would use to help us out with that, so you can still see through it, but this way you still know perfectly where you're cutting. And so you just hinge it, don't remove it, just kind of hinge it up, and as you can see there's a little white border there. And then get another little piece to help you tape it down. I never really try to tape in my project, but you know, a little bit. But tape it to the paper, tape it to your project if you can, and then run it through again, and you should have a better idea of where you are actually die cutting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that going. I just want to make sure I was in the right spot. It's I'm trying to reuse this just to show you guys how you can continue using your marquee folders. And part of the little etching that was on there, I thought my die had moved, but no, we are good. And there you go. So much closer than if you were just kind of eyeballing it. In some cases, right? A lot of times you can see right through your die and you know where you're cutting. So we have our little gal, and she'll be like here. What if we do a little fence, and then maybe the fence has our sign, you know, our birthday wish or whatever it is that we want to do. So let me grab some paper for that. I'll be right back. Okay, you know what? How about a little white picket fence? That might be fun. Either way, I was going to cut this out a couple times, so let me try and see how the white looks, and I might even just cut it out twice, just have a little sturdier fence, but I'll be right back. You guys, this fence is adorable. It has like embossing, these little spaces here. Look at, just running it through the marquee one time, no fold, like anything else, obviously just running through the fold. Look at that little detail. How cute is that? Oh my gosh, she is adorable. I'm gonna run it through one more time and I'll be right back. And with this one, we're just going to glue that together so I have some sturdiness, and then we'll work on that. So let me put this one on top of that one. And all the way here. Cute. I'm gonna hold those two together and I will be right back. Okay guys, so let's start getting this guy together. I think I'm gonna back it up about there. Yes, the back side of my paper was not a solid color. I'm gonna pick it up a little bit higher because I think I'm going to go ahead and put the sentiment separate down here somewhere. So I'm just eyeballing where this might be. Looks pretty good. And then let's put some dimensionals on the back of her that are a little lower profile. That way I can put the fence up a little bit higher and have some different dimension there. So with her, I'm going to use these lower ones that I have. And then on the back of the fence, I'm carefully going to put dimensionals back here. Just taking the little carriers off that, and her little feet, I want to stick them down. So I'm putting glue there, but dimensionals up at the top. And I want her kind of coming down the stairs a little bit. Cute. She's having a good day. So I'm sticking her little feet down, and then here I just put dimensionals here and there. Again, it's super sturdy. That was 300 GSM paper, that white paper, so it's really nice and sturdy. And I think I'm gonna put that just about here. So it looks like it's kind of in the foreground, right? Super cute. And then I want to go ahead and stamp her sentiment, and we are gonna go for it. We're gonna do Happy Clucking Bee Day. And again, I'll stamp that on some white paper to the side. Just have a piece of white paper again. A little trick of just kind of stamping that up here. If you want to make sure it's nice and super straight, of course you can use like a stamping platform or something like that. I'm just going to go for it. Where did I leave my... Well, we'll use this guy. And if anything, I should use the lines that are on here to help me out just a little bit. It is kind of a longer sentiment, which is actually kind of cool because that means you can manipulate it if you want to. If you wanted to kind of like also make this one kind of more rounded, you can do that. Obviously I didn't do the best job there, but you know what I mean. You can definitely manipulate that one. Let me get it back to straight, which is what I was going for initially. Okay. And just gonna stamp that in this top corner. And same little trick I do here and there where you just stamp in the corner that way. Hopefully all you're going to do is just trim away a little bit of that and then matte layer it with another color that you want to use in your project. And you should be good to go. There you go. So cute. So I'll just take some paper trimmer, cut it off there, cut there, find another corner that's nice and straight and square and just glue it there and then cut off the excess too. So I have that, and I'm just going to glue that down. And I was thinking about putting some little party hats on this just to, you know, have one like on the sign or something. But I think she needs to wear it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down just flat since we have the texture and dimension up here. And I just think that is so funny. Oh my gosh. Let's put that there. That looks about centered, maybe a little more this way. And then I already stamped it, and this is not actually alcohol ink marker paper, it's just whatever I had left from that white paper that was there. So I'm going to do this carefully and quickly so you don't, you know, get a lot of feathering. I just have some raspberry color or purple color, just something cute. So let's put that there. Let's put some here. I might come back in with a little bit more. And like this little color here. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Should I incorporate one more color? Maybe some yellow or something fun. Let's see, how yellow is this yellow? That's good. Just like a little light color. Now your hat stands out. Do a little more of this one. It's very light. And a little more of this guy. Oop, not that side. So I'm going to just add a little more color there. And I will run that through with our little die, and if I need to make an aperture, I will do that. You already just saw the trick earlier. Something like that, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, let's get her little hat on, and it's probably gonna need a little bit, well, yeah, a little support. And we had used these smaller or lower profile dimensionals with her, so that's great because I can just use this little guy. Pop it right there. And I'm gonna pop another one right there and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'll put a little glue on her, the part that's gonna touch her head, and then the rest is good to go. Just a little something there. I don't really know exactly what's gonna touch her head, but there we go. And she is happy to be having another birthday. How cute is that? Let's put it like right there. A little tipsy little angle. I mean, you can go around top of her head, but I think this is cute. I'm gonna hold that down for a second. I'll be right back. Okay guys, and there she is, super cute and sweet and proud and singing and ready to go. Just adorable. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, since she is singing, you do have the little like notes you can, you know, stamp, and just all kinds of cute ways to use this set. I mean, there's so much going on. Really fun, really creative, and just adorable. Oh my gosh, we chicks need to stick together. Just chicken on you. Anyway, all right guys, thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and thank you so much, Die Press, for sending these items for review, and I will see you at the next one. Bye now.